Welcome back at Tuesday morning. Seems this situation, which is regarding these dirty bombs, seems to grow by the hour in global tensions between Russia and the collective West. Shogun, who happens to be the Minister of Defense of Russia, has been calling a few of NATO counterparts, warning them of a possible attack of a dirty bomb on Russian soil. Obviously, it was consulted even Turkey, but only France and America and Britain released an official statement about this, obviously debunking what the Russians have been saying. For the Russians to come out to say a pretty serious thing, obviously they have got the evidence which can demonstrate some party, presumably the Zelensky regime, has a capacity and a technology to build such devices. And probably attack on Russian territory could spark off something a bit more serious, creating a false flag, like the dam in Kherson. If that gets bombed, the whole valley of southern former Ukraine will be totally flooded, with the loss of lives and property, and it may take decades to rebuild the area. Plus, you've got the nuclear risk. Once the dam's blown up, those fuel rods which are kept in cooling pools will go in total meltdown. Probably may explode, and thus leakage of radioactive smoke or cloud. And obviously how the wind blows that day will spread all over Europe. Then NATO says we're going to invoke Article 5 to invade Ukraine and start fighting the Russians. The thing is, the 101st Brigade of the Screaming Eagles, which were never deployed since the Second World War, are currently on standby alert in Romania. And obviously their chief commander there said they are battle ready even from tonight, as he quotes. That means they're ready for anything. They're ready to pounce in whatever happens. If a dirty bomb goes off in Kiev or in Russia, but it's more likely the Zelensky regime is behind these things. It was been boasting about it, nuclear weapons here and there and up and down. And plus, there was news which I referred in a few videos ago. In the beginning of the special operations, I think outside Donetsk, there is a military airport 50 kilometers outside a small town. And the Russians had captured a military airplane with dirt bombs aboard. I think this is the first incident. The other incident referring to the 9th of October. Ukrainians are using non-conventional munition artillery against the Zaporizhzhia power station, and it was two canisters containing radioactive substances which intoxicated the local militia forces, and they needed hospital treatment regarding this contamination. Classical symptoms of radiation poisoning. This is information from health aides and organisations from that place. So it's clear the NATO and the Western collective want to blame Russia on a possible nuclear event, something exploding, nuclear power station getting attacked, or a dirty bomb going off in the city. And therefore, NATO is ready to pounce in and fight the war. Otherwise, they couldn't have boots on the ground. Until now, they have private mercenaries at certain levels of commands operating air defence systems like HIMARS. They're there. And you've got the Polish army. How many? 5,000 going around with Ukrainian military uniforms. That's an act of war. But Russia has kept its calm for a certain motive. Otherwise, it would have lashed out before if there was another type of leader behind this government. And the situation is not looking good, because sooner or later something horrible is going to happen from whatever side it comes from. And when that happens, Europe will be thrown into a war, conventional, probably a tactical nuclear war,